Hi, this is Miss Megan from the Freedman Branch Library, and today I will be showing you a tutorial on how to make your very own Twitch logo. So teens, this is for you. Alright, so you're into streaming now and you want to make your own logo for your channel. There is only a few things you need to do in order to do that. So if you have a computer and access to the internet, you can actually use a free website to draw and create your own logo. So all you need to do is go to Google and type in Sketchpad, and the first link you see here, it should be sketch.io. Click on that and you have the website where you can draw online. So I'm using a Wacom tablet. That's a drawing tablet that you can probably find at Amazon or anything that sells electronics there, but you don't need a drawing utensil like that to make your own logo. You can use your mouse, or if you have a touchscreen device like an iPad or any other type of touchscreen tablet, you can always use your fingers, or if you have a pen that comes with it, use that as well. Alright, so to get started, I'm going to go through the tools here of what you have and what you can use in order to draw on your own sketchpad online. So you have the first tool here is select. So you can use this tool to move, rotate, scale, delete, and reorganize the layers of your design. Alright, and next you have your crop and resize tool. So you can change the size of your logo and how big it is. So then next you have zoom. You can zoom in to your image or you can zoom out, so that's good and handy to use. Next you have your paintbrush tool here, and once you click on the paintbrush, if you click on this little arrow that's pointing down, that should open another window and it should allow you to select a certain type of paintbrush or tool to draw with. So you have a pencil, pen, paintbrush, you have line, path, an eraser that'll probably come in handy if you mess up. You can always erase it. And you have some other little tools here as well. So I'm just going to use streamer since it's already on that. Then we have the star tool. And this, if you click on the arrow here, will allow you to use shapes. So if you're not so confident in your drawing, or you're not really into drawing, or you think you can't really draw what you want, then I would suggest using these shapes here that are already custom made. So you can use a combination of shapes and maybe some words to make your own logo. Alright, and to make words, we have the text tool here, so that's the big T, and you can change the type of font that you're using to what's provided here. So you have that and two more things. We have clip art, so if you want to upload your own image into Sketchpad, you can do so by clicking on load your own image. It also has some other images that are already made. So if you click on the little arrow where the cartoon cow is, you'll see it has some images already. So you have that, and then you have vector fill. This is the tool that will allow you to change the color of your background. So you can click on fill here, and that should open up a window for you to select a color. So if you click on the color box there, now you'll see all kinds of different colors pop up, and so you can just click on whatever color you want, and you can change it to a darker color or a lighter color by moving your mouse around in this little box here. Alright, so now that we know what all our tools do, we can get started. Alright, so you want to make a Twitch logo for your channel. I suggest that if you have a theme for your channel, you go with a theme. So for me, I'm going to do something that centers around, how about fire? So in order to make that, I'm going to start with a background color. So I'm already on vector fill. I'm going to click in the box here and we're going to change the color. So since I'm thinking about fire, I'm just going to choose the color red, and I'm going to actually change the shade to darker red there, and then all you have to do is click anywhere in the white space here, and I've changed my background to red. So now I want to draw something. So I'm going to go back over here to the left and I'm going to click on streamer. And so I see that my outline here has already selected the color black. So if I want to draw with just black lines, then I'm just going to leave it on that. If not, you can change it to another color that's provided here in these squares. So I'm just going to leave it as is. Alright, so I'm going with the theme of fire, so I'm just going to draw a little flame here. So we'll see how this comes out. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you just need to draw something simple just to get started. Alright, and so now I have my flame all drawn. Okay, so I want to do another outline. So I'm going to leave it on the brush tool and I'm actually going to change the size of how thick my lines are. So if you go down here to size, I'm going to click this little white dot and I'm going to bring it down some so that my lines should be a little bit thinner than they were before. Alright, so I'm going to try to draw another little outline here for my flame. Then once I have this done with the outline, I'm probably going to add some color so that it looks more like a little ball of flame. Alright, so I have that. And in order to add color to the drawing that I just made, I'm going to go up here to Vector Fill. And I'm going to click this arrow and then this menu should come up. It's going to give you the choice of Vector Fill or Pixel Fill. So I'm going to click on Pixel Fill so that when I add a color this time, it's just going to add a color into the lines of the flame and not to the background where I've already changed it to red. So I'm going to choose Fill. I'm going to choose a color. And I think I'm going to go with yellow first. And I want the outline out here to be yellow. So I'm going to just click anywhere there and see how it's changed to yellow. And now I want to do the inside of the flame here. I'm going to go change my color again. This time I'm going to choose orange. And I just click in the inside and there you have it. It's orange. Okay, so now I have my image all ready to go, but I need some words. I need something that's gonna tell people what my channel is about or whose channel it is. So I'm gonna click on the T here for text, and then I'm gonna choose a different font. So I'm gonna click here, and they have a lot of different types of fonts. So I'm just going to scroll through and see which one I like the best. I want something kind of bold and in your face. I kind of like this one here, so I'm going to choose Russo 1. Alright, and so if I click anywhere on the page, it should show you a text box here. And so it says type something. So I'm going to go with, my channel's name is going to be Fire Squad. Actually, I'm going to make that all capital, Fire Squad. Oops. Alright, there we go. A few typos, but we corrected them. Alright, so now I'm going to move this. I went up here to the select tool, and then I clicked on the font here, the text, and I'm just moving it right underneath my flame there. Alright, so now that I have that, I like it, but I want to add some more to it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another text layer. I'm just going to try this out. Well, actually, there's outline tool. I wonder what this does. Well, I don't see it changing anything right away. So I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to add in another text layer. So this time I'm going to click up here and I'm going to say fire. Oh, that's huge. Let's see here. Fire Squad. Okay, and so now it should be the right size. And I'm going to change the color to something like, let's try white. Alright, so I'm going to grab the select tool and I'm going to move this. And I'm just going to actually resize this a little bit. So if you notice it, when you click on the text, you can actually resize by clicking in the corners. you see here of the box, and you can resize it to whatever size you'd like. So I'm going to actually resize it a little bit, and then I'm going to click and put it right on top of the other text that was in black. And so now you see it kind of gives it like a little bit of a shadow effect. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so I have the fire squad here, and I think that is pretty much all I want to do with my logo. Alright, so now that you got your logo, you can either export it or you can add more elements to it if you'd like. I'm actually going to try something with the shape tool so you guys can see what that looks like if you use something from the shape tool. So I'm going to try to do a burst, and I'm going to use a color I haven't used before. Let's try a lighter orange here. So actually I'm going to change this to a gear. I think that would be cool. And I want this to be color. Oh, let's see here. We can click and move this. Oh, I don't think it's letting me. Okay. Well, actually you can undo if you make a mistake by clicking over here to the left. It says undo that arrow that's back. I'm going to get rid of that. So I was just trying something out, but since it didn't work out the way I wanted, I'm just going to undo it, and I think I'll just go ahead and try to export what I do have here. So once you're done with your logo, you can actually go down here. You see a plus sign, you see a folder that says open, and you see export. You want to click on export. And so this menu should come up, and it allows you to save it as different types of files. So if you want to be able to save your image, usually you can just pick JPEG, save JPEG, and then as you can see it downloads at the bottom there. So I'm just going to click on this arrow and say open. Okay, and so now I have my logo all ready to go. So it should be saved in my downloads, and you can always rename it later. But if you want to go ahead and upload it to Twitch after you're done, you should be able to do so. And so that's the tutorial on how to make your own Twitch logo using Sketchpad online. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and you have a great day. This has been the Freedman Branch Library. Bye!